Dad and Kids Play 1. What's good, everybody? I'm Dad from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is Blackheart move list from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We're going to go over all Blackheart moves and discuss tips and strategies to help you learn and play the character better. Also, I would like to mention that this is a subscriber requested video. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, starting off this move list is Blackheart Fierce Punch. Whenever Blackheart attacks with Fierce Punch button, little demons will appear from his chest area. And it looks like this. The standing Fierce Punch has good range as the demons will fly towards the enemy. If the demons connect, they will paralyze or hold the opponent briefly. The opponent HP will drain for the duration of the attack, or until they break out of the hold. Keep in mind that the demons do not travel full screen, and you need to be closer towards the middle of the screen for the correct range. So yeah, if you do the attack from full screen range, you see how the demons will disappear? So you need to be standing right about here. Okay, up next is the Midair Fierce Punch. The Fierce Punch in Midair acts just like the standing variation, except the demons will return to Blackheart if they don't make contact. See? Looks like this. Also, when using Fierce Punch in Midair will cause the demons to fly in an arc motion. You can indirectly control the demon's return path and can even cross up the opponents with them. See how the demons return to Blackheart, but it hits Silver Samurai in the process of doing so? Make sure to use Fierce Punch along with the air dash for better tactics and zoning. It's very powerful. Once you start using the air dash with your Fierce Punch, you can zone a little bit better. So the next move we're covering is the standing Fierce Kick. Blackheart will stomp and 6 green demons will leap out in an attempt to grab the enemy. And just like the Fierce Punch, the demons will drain the opponent's health for the duration of the move. Keep in mind that the enemy can match on the buttons to break out of the attack even faster. The standing Fierce Kick is not a full screen attack, and you need to be almost middle screen position to make contact with the enemy. So if you try to do it from full screen, this will happen. And you need to be standing about right here to at least make contact with the enemy. So the air Fierce Kick works just like the standing Fierce Kick, as Blackheart will dump demons out on his opponent. Keep in mind that the enemy can break out of this attack even faster if they match on the buttons. To take your mix-up game even further, use Fierce Kick with air dash. See? Air dash with it. And the air dash is quite powerful in this game, because with Blackheart, you can dash forwards or backwards. Dark Thunder is the first actual special command on this list, and is Blackheart's projectile move. To do the Dark Thunder, do a half circle forward and press any punch button. Do it again. Okay. The light punch version of the attack will be cast at a low height, while the Fierce Punch version will be shot at an upwards angle. Both versions of the attack score for 2 hits, and you can use the Fierce Punch variation as an anti-air move. Okay. The Inferno is probably my favorite move out of all of his attacks. To do the Inferno, do a half circle backwards and press any punch button. Blackheart will shoot a beam that will blast the opposition upwards. And while both Light Punch and Fierce Punch versions do the same damage output, the Light Inferno will always appear in front of Blackheart, and the Heavy Inferno will always track the opponent. If you catch the opponent with an Inferno, you can then 2-in-1 into the Heart of Darkness move, but more on this later. You can throw your enemy by getting close to them by pressing forward and fierce punch or fierce kick. The fierce punch version will allow Blackheart to grab his opponent and curse them with dark energy, while the fierce kick throw will cause Blackheart to cast dark thunder into the enemy. Out of all the throws, I would say fierce punch is my favorite. For the air dash, it's wild how they didn't even display this on the PS3 move list. Anyways, to do the air dash, press forward twice while in midair. You can also dash backwards as well. So, this move is quite beneficial because it grants Blackheart's extra zoning opportunities while in midair. For an example, you can jump backwards and press fierce punch, like so. Or, you can jump, then dash backwards and press fierce punch. You get the idea. And when you add assists along with the aerial fierce punch and fierce kick while dashing, the opportunities become almost infinite. His launcher can be done two ways. Press light punch twice on the opponent and the second hit would be the launcher. Like this. Or you can press down forward and fierce punch to do the launcher on his own. See? Honestly speaking, Blackheart launcher comes out really slow and the combo opportunities are really lacking. But at the same time, Blackheart is really not a rushdown character anyways. For me, I have a better time catching the opponent with down forward and fierce punch. The Armageddon is a move where Blackheart will hold up both of his arms and summon rocks to fall upon his enemy. To do this move, do a quarter circle and press both punch buttons. And it looks like this. Do it again. Once more. Honestly, this move looks cool, but you have to be very close to your opponent to make any type of contact. And if you do this attack too far away, it's just a waste of meter. So like if you do it across the screen, you won't hit them at all. You have to be standing around about this close just to even graze them with it. So there you have it. This is Armageddon. The second hyper combo I would like to cover is called Judgment Day. To do the move, do a quarter circle reverse and press both punch buttons. Looks like this. So Blackheart just fire a bunch of demons from out his chest to his enemy. Now, in my opinion, this hyper move is a lot better than Armageddon, and it does have full screen range. For better damage output, get closer to your enemy when doing it. You can also do this hyper in midair. Keep in mind, you can mix up your zoning ability with the air dash and going into your hyper, like so. Okay, now we're cooking. This is my personal favorite hyper move from Blackheart. To do the Heart of Darkness, do a quarter circle and press both kick buttons. Blackheart would cast a hyper version of what appears to be an Inferno, but with demons surrounding it. This is a great move, but make sure to do the attack as a combo finisher. Here are some combo examples with the Heart of Darkness. In combo example number 1, do a standing fierce punch, then 2-in-1 into a heavy Inferno, then finish it off with a Heart of Darkness. In combo example number 2, get an assist with an expansion type like a Kuma Hurricane kick. Now do an assist, then standing fierce kick into heavy Inferno. Now finish it off with a Heart of Darkness. Here's what to expect when you use Blackheart as an assist character. Blackheart's Alpha assist will attack the enemy with a light dark thunder. His Beta assist will use a heavy Inferno, and his Gamma assist will perform a launcher for an aerial rave. Overall, Blackheart should be used as a keep away character at best. You must learn how to use the demons from Fierce Punch and Fierce Kick to control space and keep the enemy at bay. With Blackheart, it's all about zoning. If you at full screen distance, jump backwards and attack with Fierce Punch unless you're fighting Cable. Cable can catch you off guard with the air Hyper Viper beam. From my understanding, point blank range is the distance you do not want to be fighting at with Blackheart, as his moves and attacks are not nearly as fast as the other characters in the game. Medium range distance is actually the sweet spot and is where most of your demons attacks will land. Make sure to use assists where they are needed and continue to apply pressure on the opposition. If you connect with an Inferno, make sure to 2E1 into a Heart of Darkness for added damage. Whenever using Blackheart as an assist, make sure to use the Beta one, which is the heavy Inferno. Well, that's it for this week's installment, and like I said before, let me know in the comment section who you would like to see me cover next in the Marvel and Capcom series. I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1. We hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next game. Peace out.